We've all had a similar experience, I'm sure, trying to cancel a service and being met with an aggressive and desperate person on the line who will do anything to keep your business. Well, at this point, you've probably heard one man's experience trying to cancel his Comcast service, and this is why.
Are you capable in your system of disconnecting our service? Yes or no?
Well, I'm just trying to get some information to find out why it is that we're losing you as a
Please
customer.
answer my question.
Well, that's this man right here, Ryan Block, on the phone with Comcast. He posted an 8-minute portion of his 18-minute conversation with a Comcast customer retention rep online, and now it's everywhere. The rep tries to keep Block as a customer, not taking no for an answer. At the end of the call, Block's service was disconnected after, of course, much frustration. Let's talk about this call, though, with DianeMcNamara, founder of Fire It Up PR. And boy, just listening to this, I was amazed at the tenacity with which
it was like a car wreck. You couldn't turn
rep was
around.
coming at him. But this guy, you know, was nice, cool, calm, collected. But it was getting annoying when it went 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 18 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
what do you think?
That guy woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, first of all, I want to say about Comcast. Comcast has, in my opinion, impeccable customer service. One of the things I really appreciate about them, and I think it differentiates them from competition, is that they have people whose first language is English. And for when you're calling customer service, sometimes you're already in an agitated state. You don't want to have to deal with somebody who might not understand your colloquialisms, your tone,
might be halfway
your
around
demeanor.
the world.
Right, who's halfway around the world, doesn't quite understand that. With that said,
okay, and I will interject as well. I've had a good experience with it. You know, everybody has good and bad, but you know, they are number 2 on near the bottom as far as customer service goes nationally. So do have to point that out.
So this, I mean, in terms of customer service, PR, all PR is relating to the public, public relations. And so customer service falls under that purvey. And this gentleman, this poor customer service guy is in the wrong job. There's something called, in every service industry, a retention department. And this gentleman, this journalist, this tech writer who wanted to cancel a service should have been transferred to a retention supervisor. And the problem with what's happening, I think, in business today is that they're so aggressively rewarded for retaining clients because there's not enough of the pie to go around. Right. However, what happens, and I think that anybody in any industry needs to take a little bit of a lesson on this in terms of customer service and really check about what's your intention. If I were to call you and pitch you a story, Mark, I would not be aggressive in that. I would say to myself, what's in it for Mark? What's in it for you? It doesn't matter what's in it for me. How can I engage you to be interested in what I'm saying? And this poor guy just wanted to cancel a service. What's in it for him to stay on the line and tell this guy why?
Well, yeah, the bottom line is whatever happened to the customer is always right.
Right.
At the end of the day, the customer's always right. If that's what they want, that's what they get.
No, the customer's wrong until proven otherwise.
I'll tell you what.
And unfortunately, this, as Comcast and Verizon and RCN, et cetera, are losing their market shares to a lot of other ways that broadcast is being transmitted, second screen, internet, et cetera. So they have to be very aggressive about keeping those clients. At this point, there's not much Comcast can do in case, you know, there's an interest in terms of what does Comcast do about this. Really ride it out. They've given them mea culpa, you know, I'm sorry, we're devastated.
Right.
Of course they are. But really, they haven't gone far enough to say, we need to recalibrate our customer service protocol, and we really need to revisit how we're training our staff to best represent what's in the best interest of our clients, not what's in the best interest of ourselves. You take care of your clients, your best interest will be met.
No doubt. I want to go to what they did say, because they did issue an apology. Comcast Senior VP Tom Karenshak apologizing, saying, we are very embarrassed by the way our employees spoke with Mr. Block and are contacting him to personally apologize. The way in which our representative communicated with him is unacceptable and not consistent with how we train our customer service representatives. We are investigating this situation and will take quick action. Good enough apology here? Do you think the worker will be punished? Fired? What?
Oh, I think the worker will be fired for sure. And if I were the worker, I might come out, not advise him to do this, and certainly, you know, there's going to be backlash to that. But I might come out and do some interviews about this and ride my fame a little bit. I think it would result into another job. I think he might actually be better served to stay. Come on, it's 15 minutes of fame culture. I think Comcast would be wise to take him as an example and use him as an example to the rest of the Comcast community, internal community, about how to properly train him and let him come back into the fold as a properly trained and sort of reworked employee.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You know, you've got to take aggressive.
There's too many people looking for work. They'll come right in and say, you're out.
I think there's a PR opportunity in this that hasn't been exaggerated.
You know PR better than I do, so we'll be interested to watch. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah.
Interesting nonetheless. What a phone call. DianeMcNamara, founder of Fired Up PR, with us today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. Day number 3.